where the book was closed before the blood was dry. Yeah. Critical race theory is literally none of those things. Not a single one, not one. It was only used in law schools as a framework, simply as a way to have a debate. Truth filtered through history, not a policy plan. Never was, nothing more. Never was. Introduced by Derek Bell to discuss why victories didn't stop inequality from reproducing. Never was, nothing more. Kimberly Crenshaw added the framework and intersectionality to examine the law, failing black women to debate if law could be truly neutral. Truth filtered through history, not a policy plan. Never was, nothing more. Never was. The theory you speak of is one stripped of context, a shining example of conservative minimalism. Never was. A real lesson in how to stoke fear to win votes. It's a cartoon version filtered through outrage. But this isn't a debate about theory. This is a song about how we discuss slavery. Truth filtered through history, not a policy plan. Never was, nothing more. Never was. We were shits to each other and we have argued just about how to talk about it for 150 years. Never mind actually talking about it. Filtered through history, not a policy plan. Never was, nothing more. Nothing more. What you're seeing today is better history. Those fears they manufactured for you won't come to pass. Never was, nothing more. Poorly taught history is more likely repeated. Never was, nothing more. Historians are still fighting for the truth over the comfort. Truth filtered through history, not a policy plan. Never was, not a policy plan. Never was, nothing more. Nothing more. Before the Civil War, slavery was taught neutrally or defensively as unfortunate but needed. How they taught it after the Civil War, well, that was dictated by the daughters. The daughters held the power. The daughters compelled school boards to restrict how the Civil War was discussed. Publishers had no choice. They embraced the lowest common denominator to sell textbooks, comfort as curriculum, omission as design. Filtered through history, not a policy plan. Never was, nothing more. Never was. Filtered through history, not a policy plan. Never was, nothing more. Nothing more. We don't need to be afraid to talk about the past. We have common ground and common blood was spilled. History can't hurt us. Understanding it need bring no shame. Closing the book takes time. Let's do it right. Never was, not a policy plan. Never was, nothing more. Never was. Truth filtered through history. Never was, nothing more.